Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Lenamonee. So again, I'm going to do another experiment and let's see how this video comes out. So I'm going to be making one of my favorite dishes, a keto pizza. If you are a follower on my Instagram, lenamonee, I will post it down below. You would have seen that I posted some pictures on there of my latest keto pizza. So today I thought I would just share with you how I make it, and I will be posting like all the measurements down below, but I am going to show you like everything you're going to need to make this pizza. So you're going to need some mozzarella cheese, you're going to need some cream cheese, some parmesan cheese, some marinara sauce, and you want to try to find the lowest amount of sugar as possible. So this one has 4 grams, but again, try to find the lowest amount of sugar marinara sauce that you can. I'm going to grab some more items. These are going to be a part of my toppings. So my pepperoni and also my yellow bell pepper. Okay, and then you're also going to need some parchment paper. I just tore it off. Pizza pan. I just put the parchment paper on there. And of course, a stove oven. You're gonna need that too. And what I do for my parchment paper is I put it on there when I put it in there for the first bake. It means that the bottom isn't gonna, cook like really brown. But I take the parchment paper off for the last half of the cooking when I put the ingredients on top of it, just so it can get just the right type of crispiness. I guess I'm just worried I don't want it to be like burnt and I don't want to be too crunchy. You just want it just right. All right, so also you're gonna need a measuring cup as well. I got a whole bunch of stuff here in front of me. A bowl, okay, because that's what you're gonna be is mixing everything in the bowl. So again, we're gonna try this out and see if I can get you guys in my bowl so you can see like how I'm mixing it all up together and stuff like that. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so I almost forgot to mention we do need an egg, just one beautiful egg. The oven is preheating to 425, so let's get started. Okay guys, so I got my bowl. I put in 1 ounce of cream cheese, and I've got 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese, and this is part skim. So I'm gonna pour that in. Make sure you get all of it in there. Okay. Then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of parmesan cheese. And I got my little measuring cup. And just put that in there. 2 tablespoons. And then I'm actually gonna throw it in the microwave so we can just all melt together. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got it out of the microwave and I'm just mixing it up. This is the forming of our dough that we're doing right now. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Looks like that. Can you see? And then I have 3/4 cups of my almond flour. I purchased this almond flour from Aldi's and it says finely ground. Okay, and then now I'm gonna pour that in. Just pour it all in. And then mix that up with the cheese. Okay, and then and it starts to look like this. I think what I'm going to start to do though now is like I did before. I'm just going to start using my hands. I'm going to stop using my spoon and just get in there and just get it all together. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see it. There it goes. Hands are clean. Mush it together. Now, I follow Low Carb Love on YouTube, and I absolutely love her keto dishes. So this is just a remake of one of her recipes. and I will link that down below. So if you want to check out the original, you can. So this is definitely amateur hour. So just keep mixing that up. So we get that mixed up pretty good. We're about to add our egg, and then we're going to mix it up some more. So egg, here it goes. And we use the whole egg. So there's that garbage over there. And mix some more. It may start to get like a little sticky, and in that case, that's when we add some more almond flour to it. Firstly, I just add it to the whole thing, and then after that, I put some on the parchment paper, because that same parchment paper that I put on the pizza sheet, I'm gonna put this on there so I can form my dough and also make sure it's not as sticky. So, okay, still mixing. And then y'all know we don't add any seasonings or anything like that to it. And just think, we're making pizza dough, and just from those little bit of ingredients that we used already, you can see how it's starting to look. Okay. Oh, oven's ready. It's ready for the dough. Okay. Alright. So I'll be back and clean my fingers a little bit and get this parchment paper over here. Okay, so I added some more almond flour to it because it's just super sticky, but just keep kneading it, as I say. Keep mixing. Okay, yeah, it's looking really good. It's still just really sticky though. So hopefully this is not a fail. This is my second time making it. I'm gonna get some more almond flour actually. And I just sprinkle a little bit on there. And I think after this, I'm gonna put it on my parchment paper so then I can just, I guess I can concentrate just a little bit more. I will say for my last time making it, I feel like my dough is a lot bigger. Or not, yeah, I would say fatter or something. I don't know. Still looks and smells the same, but I would say it's a little bit bigger. All right, so now I'm gonna get up my parchment paper. And I'm gonna throw him on there. Put this to my almond flour down. Now, this is the part where I'm starting to form it, but I'm gonna add some more almond flour to it because, woo, it's sticky. I'll pour a little bit too much, but we'll be all right. Yep, that's doing better already. So yeah, I just use my fingers just to spread it out. And you can form like a crust if you would like to. But right now I'm just doing like, like flatten them out, push them out, push them out. Because pretty much the width and everything that you have it at when you cook it is how it's going to be when you cook it. So it's not like it's going to shrink or anything. So just push, 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 flat, 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 flat. Okay, so that looks like a decent sized pizza. So I can get this out of the way now. And the excess dough on my fingers from earlier, stick him on there. I want to eat you, not be on my fingers and wash down the drain. Now you can leave it like a flat, like it's like a flat, you know, like a flatbread type of pizza. I like to what she did in the video is like puff up the edges a little bit, make them a little bit more rounded. So it has like a little bit more shape. Just so it's like I have like a little bit like of a crust when I bite into it. See that? I just do that all the way around. So it's kind of like I'm pinching the edges. Pinch, 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 pinch. It's kind of like a rolling pinch. Edges, check my pizza. Okay, so I'm gonna put them on the parchment paper. This is what it's looking like. All right, so I'm gonna put them in the oven and keep it in there for about 15-20 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, here she blows. So I ended up leaving my pizza crust in the oven, again on 425 for 15 minutes. And I did end up within like the first 5 minutes, I took out my pizza crust and took the parchment paper off. And I'm just something different, just see how crunchy it will be after cooking it through. So now the next step is gonna start adding my toppings. Oh, also, I ended up, before I put it in the oven, I used a knife or a fork or a butter knife. I poked holes throughout the crust just to make sure there wasn't any air bubbles when it came out. Okay, first things first, the sauce that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm just gonna pour that on. And you can put however much sauce you want on yours. I'm just using this spoon, it just has cheese on it, so doesn't really bother me much. I think I might put some more sauce on though. I don't think that's enough. And I do like pizza sauce, but I don't want like too soapy or, you know, make my dough like soggy or anything. Okay, that's enough. And then next is cheese. So I got 2 different types of cheeses. The first one is some mozzarella. So I'll use that as like my base. And then I will go in with some Parmesan cheese because I like that as well. Again, however much cheese you want, you can just put on there. That was like hardly anything. Let me just grab the whole thing. And this is the same cheese we use to make pizza crust too. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm just using the rest of it up. And then I got some Parmesan. Okay, spread that out. And those are those yellow bell peppers. I have those bell peppers. I'm just gonna throw it on there. I didn't cut up a lot. I'm just gonna spread it around. Okay, just equally around. And last, sorry about that, is my pepperonis. And again, with that too, you can put on as much or as little as you want. I'm piling it on, as you can see. Voila. And then I put some more cheese on top. I also really like cilantro, so I have dried cilantro, and I'm gonna put that on top once the pizza's done. I'll put this pizza back in for about 7 minutes, look at it, see what I think, and then I'll come back with like the final temp that I ended up leaving it in there for. All right, be back. Here it goes. So I left it in for 7 minutes. There goes that fabulous brown crust. I'm gonna pop some dried cilantro in it. I actually got this up from Marshall's actually. And I'm gonna cut my pizza up and then I will be back.